The steps that I've taken to get the disgusting mercury fillings out of my mouth, also known as amalgam or any of this that you see in your mouth. Gross. I'll preface by saying that I'm not a doctor, I'm not in the medical space. Simply my experience. What did I do first? I found a functional medicine practitioner, doctor, and started seeing them. This is not a must if you're wanting to get these removed. This was just something that helped further stages that you'll hear about. Find a dentist that you like. I highly recommend America Dental in Costa Rica. Very much affordable. Does the safe removal process and some. And just all around a good experience. Has people come to him from all around the world. 100 out of 10, could not recommend him more. Dr. Vargas is amazing. If you do not want to fly out of the country, or you cannot fly out of the country, find someone in the States. It will be probably very expensive, but just make sure that they use the safe removal process. And ask them the process that they use. Again, I'm not a doctor, so I may not know every little important thing that makes the process as less toxic as possible, but if you get word from a dentist and you want to shoot me a message and say, hey, like, does this process that this dentist says they're going to do look reputable? I'd be happy to take a look, but again, you have to take this with a grain of salt and do your own research. Now, the next step, let's talk about how I prepared my body, my system, a week to 2 weeks prior to me starting to get these taken out. Going back to the functional practitioner, doctor, this is where they come in. They obviously gave me this regimen and instructed me. It's not that I would not have known this knowledge, I just would not have known as much of the knowledge of what supplements to take, for how long, how many doses, that sort of thing. The best part about this pre-amalgam regimen is that you can find all of these supplements online. So the first one is Pectazol, which was 1 scoop a day on an empty stomach, 20 minutes before a meal or 40 minutes after. This is amazing for the detoxification process, immune balancing, optimal aging, inflammation responses. The second supplement is NAC. I took this 1 tablet twice a day. The next one is liposomal glutathione. Again, 1 supplement twice a day. And the last one is the charcoal binder, which I always take before bedtime. You take 2 tablets, and this grabs onto like a magnet to any toxins and just pulls it out of your system. And the NAC and the liposomal glutathione are also great detoxification supplements. You can use these on a daily basis afterwards, like after the amalgam removal. Highly recommend that post-amalgam removal that you have a regimen as well. Another tip that is if you have many amalgam fillings, I highly recommend that you take the process slow. I did 2 at a time. Don't recommend getting them all done at once. You could shock your system. It's a lot for your body to take on. You don't know how your body's going to react. So I was completely fine, it felt like. I didn't notice anything extreme after I did mine, but just recommend to take it slow. Don't rush it. Although I am flying to Costa Rica and I would like to get them all taken out, I know that I have a sensitive system, so I am taking things really slow. Lastly, just to walk you through which ones I've gotten out. So I had a bunch on the top upper right that I gotten done in this quadrant, and then I still have some down here. I have 1 here, and then I have a couple up here. So I think I have like 8 left out of 12, I want to say, or 6 left. I'm not really sure, but I took a pause because I was getting married and I want to finish the process, because you cannot fully detoxify until they're all taken out. Because if you want to do chelation or anything like that, you cannot chelate with it inside of your body. So, and that's the other thing. While you are getting your amalgams taken out, make sure you have somebody that's checking for specks. Specks are like little pieces that are left, because if you get them all taken out and God forbid you have a speck and you try to chelate, you could make yourself really sick not knowing that you still have little specks of mercury filling. So when you're there getting them taken out, just be like, hey, like just confirming like you guys double checked for specks. And if you really want to be super cautious, there's actually a couple Facebook groups where you can share your x-rays of the before they got taken out and after, and the group will help look for specks. They know what specks look like, and they will confirm along with your dentist that they don't in fact see any specks, which is really cool and probably will make you feel a lot better. If you have any other questions about this process, just comment below. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. Take everything with a grain of salt, and definitely do your own research. Please do your own research.